Hey everyone, this is John back at the East Center, and today I'm with Keunna Swoopes. Hey Keunna, good to see you today.
Hey John, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Glad to talk a little bit about knots and pains today.
Yes.
So, just to start out, will you tell our audience a little bit about knots and pains, how you started, why you started, and what y'all are doing today?
Okay, so Knots and Pains is a massage therapy studio focused on people dealing with pain, stress, tension, any type of issue. If you have knots and pains, we relieve them. But how I got started in massage therapy in general is I went to school for the wrong thing. I went to school for ultrasound, did that program, but at the third out of fourth semester, I failed physics by 1 point and had to wait a whole year to reapply to the program and then do the whole thing all over again. And so after the shock of that, my teacher was like, well, let's look and see what you can do in the waiting time. Massage therapy was it. I got immediately accepted, flourished at it. I was really good at massage, and I just always loved helping people in general. And so it just flowed well. Now, I still did go back and get that ultrasound degree, and I worked in ultrasound for 3 years, but I just found that at my side job, doing massage, I was much more relaxed, and I just decided after being put in a broom closet to perform an hour and a half massage and had my own back pain that, you know what, I can do a better job than this. And so the Lord just spoke to me and got everything set up, brought me here to the East Center. I took the Business Startup 101 class and got the tools that I needed to get started, and then Knots and Pains began. And today we're seeing people from people recovering from surgeries, people who are having recurring old injuries, people who are stressed to the max, and then occasionally someone who just wants to relax or gift a massage to a family member or whatnot. Like, we are here to take care of the people. That's my passion. I love when people come in and they got something going on. This feels tight, this hurts, I've been dealing with this, and then we have the session and they come out and they're like, you know. And I always say, enjoy your new body today. And I always say, thank you for allowing me to serve you. So that's my passion behind it.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good. And I'll say I'm bragging here, but Keunna has served busy people all over the region. She's been called out to large employers to come help them on site. So employers out there, what a great treat for your employees. You can partner on that as well, and you do a really good job.
Thank you.
No one's asking me to help them with that. I promise you that. Like, I don't even know. So you've been doing this full time for a while now. I mean, you're been through the storm, entrepreneur.
Yes.
Earned the card. What are top 2 lessons that you think you've learned going through the process of starting this business and growing it?
Number 1 is that things are not always going to go the way you think they are. You start out with this plan and you think it's going to go however, and it doesn't. And then so you have to learn how to adapt. And okay, maybe I was thinking I would work in the hospital, but now I'm not working in the hospital. How can I help people who are still dealing with pain but not be in that setting? COVID hits and you can't, you gotta figure out how can we accommodate touching people and being distance and all that. Just have to learn how to adapt. That was the main thing that I had to learn with the changes. And 2, just knowing that, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Oh, you're good. Knowing how to adapt and kind of roll with things.
Yes, and I've had to learn that sometimes you have to play all hats. Like, I'm not a janitor, but I have to be the janitor. I'm not an accountant, but I had to learn how to keep the books. And that it's important to have a lot of people in your corner. That it's important to keep growing, to meet with people and let God show you who can help you in your business. Even though it's your business and you're running it, you need people.
Yeah.
And so that's been a journey.
That's right. And if you're a person of faith and you want to grow your dependence on God, starting a business is definitely a way to do that.
Yes, for sure.
It's good though, but I mean, you've come this far, and it's been good. So, more to come. Well, let's talk a little bit about family. So, will you tell everyone out there about your family that's waiting on you at home when you come back?
So I'm a wife and mom of 6, 4 boys, 2 girls, ages 15 to 1. And so I've been full-time massage therapist, business owner, also wife, and having babies. I've had babies at home, and so just figuring out how to manage home and work and everything has been sometimes a challenge, but it's been a blessing at the same time. The Lord has really blessed me with great clients. Number one, they've been very understanding. Even when I homeschooled my kids and I set my hours here, but then they went back to school, so I changed my hours there. They're willing. When I needed to take off for maternity leave, they're willing. My family, they're also very helpful. My sheets cleaning person is my husband. He washes the sheets, and my kids, when they're up here, they're helping. They're giving clients waters and cards, and go online and leave us a review. Did you enjoy your massage? And all of that. So they're part of the reason why I do what I do, obviously, and they fuel me to keep going. And I really keep them in the forefront. Yeah. I set my schedule based off what works for me and my family. I make sure that I start like when they go to school and I finish in enough time to go and get them. I do have one late night because I understand people work, and for those who get off late. But I just believed from the get-go that my family is first, and I'm going to give of myself what I can. So I said, okay, Lord, these are the hours that I can work, and I want you to just show me what to do with them. And he's blessed that. Like I said, great clients who are understanding. They come in, I do my hardest work that I can in those times, and he has just blessed the rest.
So wrapping up, I want to ask you this question. As you know, there are millions of people out there, especially and particularly I'm talking here about parents. And they are working hard. They are getting up every day. They are putting in hour upon hour upon hour. Sometimes they're doing more than one job at work. And they want the best for their kids, and they're trying to keep their family strong and together, and we're all doing the best we can. What do you say to people who feel like, man, this is just overwhelming. It's too much. How can I possibly be here and be there and do this and do that? Because we all feel that way sometimes.
Yeah.
What do you say to them, given your experience of having the children, starting this business? You mentioned involving your family in it, so I think that's an important point. But anything else you'd say to people who are just trying to do the best they can to create a future for themselves?
That's a hard topic. I will be honest, because some people's hands are tied.
Yeah.
I feel like it's cliche to say, let God lead you, but it really is what needs to happen. If you're not comfortable, if you're not, if you don't have a peace about having to work all day and be away from your kids, or coming home and you're just spent because of work with your kids, then I say that something has to be done. A change has to happen, and whatever it takes to find a different job, or let the Lord lead you in that. Talk to as many people as you can. Ask to anybody know who's hiring, or if he's putting it on your heart to start something that encompasses something you're good at, that you like, and you can set your own hours. I would say go to somewhere like the E-Center. Get the information that you need and listen to him. Let him lead you clue by clue to what you need to do to be more time with your family, because family is first. No one's going to get to the end of their life and be like, I wish I could work one more day. I mean, they might, but they probably don't have kids. The ones who do, you're going to want more time with your family. So family is just important. So you have to make that switch in your head. Put the family first, and whatever needs to be done so that I can be there with my family, that's what I will do. Even if that includes taking a pay cut for a short period of time.
So for you, it's really about priorities, and then your actions flow out of those priorities.
Correct.
And then your priorities are flowing out of your faith.
Right.
So I got you. Okay.
A family slogan that the Lord gave me a long time ago is the Swoopes. We ain't never missed a meal nor a bill. And he ain't finna let us start today.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So there's been an overflow of cash, and there's been some days we ate ramen noodles and hot dogs, and that was fine because we were together.
Yeah.
And he's taking care of us, and I believe that.
That's strong.
Yeah.
So you see, Keunna Swoopes, I mean, entrepreneurship, wife, mom, like she can talk to you about it, and she can help you with a fantastic massage as well. So you come see her at Knots and Pains at the East Center. Keunna, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good
for
to see
having
you.
me. Yes.
All right, talk to y'all later on. Bye.
Bye.